Hello guys, Jacob here, welcome to Polish Nerf. I wanted to show you my latest creation, and while it's not the most refined, most complicated build out there, I think it came out neat enough, so I don't have to feel ashamed. I'm showing you something so easy. But if you are looking into building Superstock Stryfe yourself, I think it's a good basis and maybe you will get inspired. So with this build I wanted to ensure that first of all the blue Stryfe shell is not modified too much. At least I had to change two things. I'll tell you what in a second, but I wanted to just stay with this look because, as you may know, blue stripes are getting harder and harder to come by, and to be honest, they are more rare in Poland too. You can get orange ones off shelves easily, but the blue ones are more rare. I was able to score this one by accident for I think around $10 or something like that. If you'd change the currency, I paid 42 zlotys, included shipping. $1 is around $3.5. $1 is around 3.5 zloty right now. So you can calculate the price yourself. The second thing, I wanted to rewire it completely so it will be working well with lithium ion batteries. I decided to use lithium ions because I already have charger for that, and I didn't want to buy another for lipos. Sorry. I wanted to stay with the original motors too, so I don't want to put much more energy than that through, and of course I wanted to make it safe, so I put in two quite cool things. And yeah, I'll just maybe give you a rundown what I've changed. So first thing you will see, of course, is this lever. I 3D printed my own ones. I was inspired by the shape of the foam blast ones, but I didn't like it so smooth, let's say, in the appearance, so I remodeled it completely, create new one in Fusion 360 and just printed them. If you would want any of the parts I created yet, there will be a link to my Gumroad, I think it's called, account, where you can buy them, get them for free, or if you want to support my channel, you can just put whatever you want, but yeah, it's free and it will stay free. Just please don't sell those. I would feel really stupid. So yeah, if you want to print them, they are printing really good in actually any material. This is PETG, so it's more robust, but it looks like that. It's a easy drop in mold, and as you can see, the ridges I added really match these ridges here, and this is my clock. Sorry for the noise, but I'll continue. So yeah, this is actually very cool mod. It adds a lot of functionality. It improves the ergonomics of the blaster a lot. You will see in a minute when we will be shooting it. So the second thing you will see, of course, is this screw. I use this worker one. I'm still not sure if I got the exact one because I had to drill out this hole. This is the first modification to the shell, actually, so it accepts this screw, and here I'll have to maybe get with a tap or something to improve the fit here. So I don't know if it should work like that. At the moment the thread is catching by, I don't know, a millimeter or less even, but it's still working okay. I just want to have quick access to the batteries, which as you can see, here is the stock configuration, but if you look closely, there is a wire sticking out here. So I actually drilled 1 millimeter hole here to put a wire here that connects to this plus terminal, and here we have a minus terminal that's connected internally with a small LiPo arm that sits here. I hot glued it in with just a dab so it doesn't move anywhere. But yeah, it's a 2S LiPo protection. So even if I would put now here 3 cells, it's still reading only those 2 batteries. So actually I will be protected even if I put 2 or 3, because I assume if I would put batteries that are charged equally, those 2 will drain as fast as the other one. So if you would see, we can put now these 14500 batteries here. It will beep, flash for a second, and as you can see, there is a blue light that is stably now just light up. So it means that our batteries are okay, they are charged, and if they would start draining too much, there will be an alarm sounding here. So actually, if we want to further test our blaster, we'd have to put those 2 batteries. Those are of course only dummy batteries I got from Nerf Strike, I think, or Lighttech, I don't know. It's the same company actually. So yeah, and as you can see, there is nothing here, but if we are opening the jam doors, will activate a neat blue voltmeter I actually installed on another part I 3D printed and designed myself. So it's turning out turning up quite fast. So maybe it's not the fastest, but if you would want to quickly check your batteries, you're okay. I think we still are okay. And as for the rest of the wiring, I use MOSFET. It's same as this one. I don't know if you'd be able to see the designation. It's IRFZ44N. It was really cheap. I think it's okay if we are leaving stock. Also, I've installed a diode and other stuff. I actually followed the Reddit write-up about putting MOSFET in. It was really easy. Of course, the wire getting from batteries to the motor is silicon wire, but using the MOSFET I didn't have to change any switches inside our Stryfe. I'm still using stock ones. The jam door battery is jam door source switch is disconnected, so if we have it open, it will still rev up, but at the same time I left the magazine one inside, because if I now put it in my rucksack in a bag, I accidentally won't turn on the motors. So at least it will save some battery and hopefully save me from an explosion, fire or something, in case it would stay on and I wouldn't notice it. So I told you about this part. It's another part I designed and 3D printed. This is my prototype. I've of course printed it in blue PETG to match the Stryfe color, but beside that, Piran is my brand name, let's say. But yeah, as you can see, this is the original Foam Blast one, and I didn't like it because it's obnoxiously big. As you can see, it uses the bigger voltmeters. I really don't like it. Would stick up a lot, and as you can see, the cable management is quite not existent, unfortunately, in this iteration. So if we want to have it quite neatly, it would have to be squished like that. Of course, there is a problem in wiring because you have to put this white wire somewhere so it gets plus. I think you can just put them like that, but that's another wire to worry about. I didn't like this this design. I designed it on my own. Also, it's a little bit shorter, so it fits better. I've added this hole so you can put the wire more easily here, and of course the biggest improvement, it uses these smaller kind of voltmeters that fit perfectly. You don't even have to put glue if you don't want to, but here I just dabbed a little bit. So as you can see, it's very easy. The wires are long enough so we can just attach them here to this switch. Everything's neat, everything's fine, and in my opinion it looks much better, and it's just perfect. I sent this part to Captain Xavier and he liked it too. Hopefully he will use it in other builds, and I'll get some notoriety, let's say. Okay, so if you're wondering how it shoots, let's see about that. And I don't know why it's not visible right now on camera, but it's actually light up blue. As I said, the performance is nothing special because it's still stock motors and the two lithium ions. At 2 lithium ions, it's still quite nice. I think if you just want to casually run your blaster, it's okay. Those were elites and elite clones, I think. And here I have some FPJs. As you can see, the elongated mag release lever is working really good, and I really like that now you can just do it like that. As you can see, even with this piece in, there is nothing blocking the path of the darts, so there is no jamming and nothing like that going on. So yeah, this was my Superstock Stryfe. I called it Royal Stryfe, as I told you. I don't know why. I just thought it's a good name. I have another bundle of blasters coming in the mail, hopefully soon. So I will be working on another Stryfe mod, and I'm thinking if I should maybe minimize it this time, or actually I'm thinking about installing auto Stryfe kit, but I don't know, those are the ideas for later. Right now I know I will keep the black and pink color scheme, and while Why I'll tell you in another video. So thank you for watching. If you're interested in my parts, I remind you there will be a link in the description. Also, there will be the link for this very neat LiPo protector. If you wire it like me, you only need to buy the cheapest one for the 2S LiPos. And yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. See you next time. I haven't made this channel video so long. I don't remember how I actually said goodbye to you. So let's stay with have a nice day for now.